Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gainy Titan here, and we are in Heilbronn in encounter mode, and I'm in the Dragon Lancen C, the Tier 8 Swedish medium premium tank. So I was just taking the opportunity to train up some Swedish crew. So I have a couple of games that I've lined up to show you over the next couple of weeks, as well as hopefully just some other stuff, non-World of Tanks related stuff as well, that I'm going to get organised over this week. We're in a Tier 9 battle, but it's not a very strong Tier 9, and well, our team actually does very well in this battle, and it's mostly down to what the enemy don't do. And it comes back to one of my pet peeves about this map, is basically it's a waste of time going into town. There's a recent video put out by World of Tanks North America featuring the Chieftain about how to win in World of Tanks. It's like 2-3 minutes long. I presume it's on their website. I just saw it in my recommendations. Now, I'm only coming up as far as here to have a look and wait for people to catch up. I don't want to pull too far forward in this tank. But one of the points he makes is there's two ways basically to win in World of Tanks. There's the capture the base or kill the enemy force. And if you go too far away from the base, you're giving up on capturing the base as an option. And you're allowing the enemy to retain that option, which can put you under pressure that you don't need to be under. You're also dividing up your force. The problem with the town is that if you go into the town, you can't support the people in the field, and the people in the field can't support you. And I don't actually think it achieves a whole lot. I think it's hard to get out of the town once you're in there. As you can see, we have one tank going in and spot an enemy going to the town. And later on you'll see that medium just leaving, and I think the two tanks on the island, only one of them remains. Now there's a Pershing up here, and I've managed to get a shot into him, and I don't think he's aware of my presence. I think he's so fixated on what's going on in front of him that he's not aware of that he's been shot at from a direction that's not in front of him, because he is making moves to put his tank into cover, but not from me. So I think the idea that there's somebody to the east of him is just striking him as unthinkable, so to speak. And it shows, because the other mistake the enemy make is that essentially they don't come east. That Pershing was as far east as they come. Now, the problem is that they're outnumbered here in the middle of the map, but they don't seem to know it. So they're holding their ground in positions from where they're outnumbered, and you're being shot. Now, I suppose it's kind of a hard one to play. But the thing is, it's allowing us to defeat this element, the central element of the enemy team, in detail before the guys in the town get a chance to do anything. Now I've come up here to see if I get a line of those tank destroyers, but the tank destroyers have, I think the side of the hill is untenable, or at least their original position on the hill is untenable. Too many tanks shooting at them, so I can't get them from where I was. So I'm coming up into a location where I can bring my gun to bear. Now, would that was set for all our team. We have a tank way over there on C0. That was nice. I didn't hit the tank I was aiming for, but I hit a tank, which is always good. And it's always funny, because if it's funny in the KV2, it's funny in any other tank. The light tank that was over beside has decided to actually come along and support, and is doing a useful enough job, like, in the sense that they're actually coming along. It means I have some support behind me, but also I have somebody to alert me if somebody tries to sneak around the top of that mountain to the south of me, or the bottom of that mountain to the south of me. Now, I missed the long range shot on the A44, I think. But if I come up here, I'm now flanking the entire enemy position, because I don't think they have too many tanks left that are unaccounted for. And the T26E4 has not spotted me yet, I don't think. So we're going to get a second free shot in, essentially. And then the light tank has actually come around the hill and is now joined the fray, so the enemy position has just completely collapsed at the side, as predicted. And we can now turn around and deal with the enemy that come out of the town at our leisure, and still outnumber them, because we're now tanks up as well. So we outnumber them even more significantly than we would have the original force that was here. Now, I came up the hill, I got spotted, but I don't see anyone immediately to my to the west of me, which means it's probably spotted by the A44 down here. So I just head back down into the low ground. I want to take care of the A44 first, because it's providing a crossfire and making life difficult for our tanks pushing against the guys around the cap circle. So we've got rid of him, and now we get it's not a great flank shot on the Bog Horror. It was just bounced really, and I was spotted going into position, so I better get in closer to cover. Better shot against the stockade. And he's not engaged on me, and there's only what 2 tanks left in that location, I'd say. 3, well there's 3 with the light tank who's making a run for it. We get another shot into the stockade. We're backing up, and where do I go? I was looking at the light tank, thought I'd let him go, and then thought there's only 1 left, and it's not going to be alive long enough for me to get down there. A Bog Horror is not going to last long surrounded, because the armor, such as it has to the front, is very strong, but everything else is it's essentially a tier 6 tank everywhere else. Now, I'm not much risk here. I have full health. I like and could remove most of my health while I'm reloading, but I will get the reload in before he kills me completely. And the Lycan itself will have a relatively long reload as it reloads its clip, because it's an autoloader. So we finish up. A comfortable enough win. And I thought I'd done pretty well, but I actually didn't realise that I had gotten an ace tanker. So we've picked up an ace tanker and sniper as our rewards, plus the usual whatever operations. Did over 3,000 damage, slightly over 1,000 assisted damage. Blocked a couple of shots as well, which is rare enough. Came to 1 by experience. And yeah, our top 5 tanks are all alive actually, and have pretty good scores. So this game we were pretty decisively ahead. I've had a few games where things were a little more even, in that when you look at the scores, actually I'd say there wasn't a lot in damage between the 2 teams. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press like, comment, share. It really helps the channel out. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.